His freedom. We'll tell you what happened today in the courtroom. Plus, a well-known internet company in Terre Haute is doing some major layoffs. We'll explain the impact you may see.
It's cold across the Wabash Valley tonight, but another cold front's on its way. I'll let you know what it's going to do to our temperatures, plus talk about a chance for a little snow.
Live, local, late breaking. This is News 10 Night Watch.
Good evening to you. I'm Rondrell Moore. We're learning more about a convicted killer's attempt to overturn his guilty verdict. Last year, Richard Allen was found guilty in the Delphi, Indiana murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. Now, all three of Allen's lawyers are saying his conviction should be vacated. That's due to 4 major errors about the case. Madison Kopp has the latest on the motion.
Holding the 24-page motion that was filed by Richard Allen's attorneys late Monday night. And inside, it includes new bombshell information. One of the biggest pieces from the motion is reported confessions from an inmate at Newcastle Correctional Facility. An inmate wrote notes claiming Ron Logan allegedly confessed to the murders and mentioned using a box cutter to do it. Abigail Williams and Liberty German's bodies were found on Logan's property in Delphi in February of 2017. When Allen confessed, he said he shot the girls in the back, which according to autopsy reports did not happen. A second issue is about Allen's safekeeping order. Allen was arrested on October 26, 2022, and was booked into Carroll County Jail under a false name. Court documents say Allen's wife hired an attorney after being arrested, who was not present when Allen was charged with murder. Allen was then transferred to White County Jail without a safekeeping order. The defense argues that this transfer was unlawful and that Allen's right to legal representation was violated. They say that his attorney was not notified about the proceedings, which deprived him of the right to be represented. A third issue addresses the testimony of Brad Weber, whose van was present after the murders of the girls. The defense attorneys argue that prosecutors should have corrected false evidence regarding the van's timing, which they said could have affected the outcome of the trial. They presented surveillance footage showing the van in the area at 2:44 p.m., 14 minutes later than what the prosecution had said. Lastly, forensic cell phone evidence questions arose regarding whether dirt or water could have suggested that headphones were plugged into the phone. A forensics expert on the defense team argued that there was no evidence of water or dirt damage to support the state's claims. Judge Gold will take this motion under review and will decide if Allen should have his convictions vacated, have a retrial, or to throw out the motion altogether. Reporting in West Lafayette, I'm Madison Kopp.
An internet service provider is going through some changes. News 10 received reports today about layoffs at Joink. We reached out to the company and received this statement. It says in part, Joink has recently completed a necessary restructuring. It also says we're grateful for the contributions of all impacted employees and remain committed to providing support during this transition. Everett Lyle's in the Weather Center. He's talking about a warm-up of sorts.
Yeah, we can call it that, but hey, temperatures right now running anywhere from about 20 to 25 degrees warmer than they were at this point last night. So technically it is quite a bit of a warm up. Unfortunately, it was about 0 this time last night. So our temperatures right now are anywhere from about 20 to 25 degrees. 18 right now in Tuscola, 17 in Robinson, 21 in Casey and Terre Haute, and 20 right now in Paris and Linton. Doesn't feel that warm though. We still have a breeze out there, so that's knocked our wind chill values down into the single digits in several spots. Feels like 6 in Greencastle, 7 in Linton and Vincennes, 9 in Terre Haute, and the wind chill's currently 11 down in Flora. A look at the satellite and radar shows we've had cloud cover moving through over the course of the day. We have more clouds to our northwest and some snow showers trying to slide into the area. I think they'll become a little more scattered about as we go into the night. So for many of us, we'll just see a mostly cloudy sky. Some snow flurries will be possible though, and then we're talking about a warm up. But look at that coming up in the full forecast.
We now know the identity of a suspect in a deadly school shooting from earlier. It happened in Nashville, Tennessee. At least one student is dead and another is hurt. Nashville police say 17-year-old Solomon Henderson walked into Antioch High School with a gun and fired several shots. He shot 2 students and then shot himself. Both shooting victims were female students. Police are still looking into a motive. One man is dead after police say he experienced a medical emergency while driving. The Greene County Sheriff's Office responded to a one-vehicle crash yesterday afternoon. It happened at County Roads 1500 North and 700 West. The Sheriff's Office says Wesley Sapp was the driver. Sapp died before first responders arrived. No other details were given regarding the accident. After years of sitting vacant, it's finally time for the former Vigo County Jail to come down. News 10's Rachel Law explains what's to come for the soon-to-be demolished jail.
Wednesday was a big day for Vigo County officials. It was the start of the old jail demolition. After a few hits, Vigo County Commissioner Chris Schweitzer kicked off the jail demolition. The demolition will take place over the next 60 to 90 days. Once it's completed, the area will become a green space and add more parking for the courthouse.
We've got a better maintenance plan with the new facility and hopefully will last a lot longer, but because of all those underlying issues and not really a way to make this building better, we just decided to ultimately knock it down and start over.
The old jail had about 230 beds, while the new one has 505. It was built to ease the large overcrowding Vigo County has been dealing with for years.
We did purchase 22 acres to the south of the Vigo County Jail in hopes of building a new rehabilitation or treatment facility.
Schweitzer says there was a great need for dual diagnosis for mental health and substance use in the county jail system. Along with other county officials, Schweitzer is hopeful for the impact this treatment facility could bring.
They're met with a nurse or a psychiatrist, health insurance, ID, birth certificate, all the things they need to get back into the workforce, and then get some type of treatment program started to hopefully get them to a better life.
Schweitzer shared that county officials will have more to share about the new vision for rehabilitation and treatment in the next 30 days. Reporting in Terre Haute, I'm Rachel Law.
Clay County is taking proactive steps to protect its residents from potential disasters. The county is currently updating its multi-hazard mitigation plan. The emergency management director for Clay County says every 5 years, city leaders meet to rank potential hazards of their area. Hazards could range from flooding to tornadoes, but addressing technology risks are especially of concern for Clay County right now, following the cyber attack of their courthouse from this past July. The director says they've already improved cybersecurity issues.
These hackers, folks that may be from another country, they keep developing new ways and new methods to intrude into systems, so we have to try to do our best to keep up with that.
A public comment period for the plan. The public comment period is open until January the 31st. The Indiana DNR suspects bird flu is to blame for animal deaths in Vermilion County. The Department of Resources released a report on the disease today. It confirmed 6 deaths of waterfowl in Gibson County were caused by an avian influenza. There have been 98 positive detections in waterfowl since 2022. The increase in detections is likely due to an increase in testing. Most of the birds affected are snow geese and Canada geese. Today, the U.S. House passed the Laken-Riley Act. It's the bill that would require the detention of undocumented migrants charged with certain crimes. The Senate approved the measure earlier in the week. The measure will next go to the White House to be signed into law. It would expand mandatory detention to include non-citizens convicted of or charged with burglary, larceny, theft, or shoplifting. The legislation is expected to be one of the first President Donald Trump signs in his new term. Meanwhile, Indiana Governor Mike Braun signed a series of executive orders today. They include provisions to enforce pro-life health care laws. They also audit Medicaid and the state health care plan. Others encourage state agencies to share data to improve efficiency. The city of Terre Haute is cracking down on its animal regulations. We told you yesterday about a plan to require pet owners to register their dogs and cats. Another ordinance hopes to limit the number of animals abandoned at the local Humane Society. News 10's Ben Verbanek has all the details.
Workers at the Terre Haute Humane Society tell me they constantly deal with people pulling up and abandoning animals outside of the front door. They say this is traumatic for the animals and hard on the Humane Society, which is already stretched thin. Terre Haute Mayor Brandon Sackman tells me the city will be cracking down on animal abandonment as part of some new initiatives as the city takes another look at Section 6 of the Terre Haute City Code. Since the start of the year, the city of Terre Haute has taken a serious look at Chapter 6 of the City Code, which pertains to animals.
We've started the revisions of Chapter 6 of the City Code as it pertains to animals. One thing we're really getting strict on is the local laws that we can currently control and operate under.
One of these laws applies to abandoning animals at the Humane Society. Officials at the Humane Society tell me that people frequently abandon animals on their doorstep. Heidi Mitchell says that sometimes the animals are left to fend for themselves in the elements.
We've had a crate of cats left under our Dorset sign in the driveway, and it was raining that night.
Sackman says that the city will be working with the prosecutor's office to crack down on the animal abandonment issue.
You know, if we catch someone dumping an animal, like, we will do everything possible, working with the prosecutor's office and, you know, state laws to hold them accountable.
Mitchell tells me she appreciates the city's hard work and hopes that this initiative is able to bring about change.
There's got to be consequences. There's got to be a better solution, and I think this initiative is going to help with that solution.
City officials tell me there are still some more animal-related ordinance changes coming down the pipeline. I will continue to update you as I learn more. In Terre Haute, Ben Verbanek.
A little later, TikTok is sticking around, at least for now, but its future could be in jeopardy. We'll give you the latest on the saga. Plus, it's being called a generational blizzard. We'll tell you more about the major snowstorm that dumped plenty of snow in uncommon places.
Here in the Wabash Valley, it's been cold, but we're going to see some slightly warmer conditions on the horizon. We have a chance of a little bit of snow. We'll talk about that too. First, here are the numbers from today. You're watching News 10 Night Watch on WTHI.
Live, local, late breaking. This is News 10 Night Watch.
My mother always told me that it is important to tell people you care, but it is more important to show them you care. That is why the law firms I have founded have given back over $5 million to our clients from our own attorney fees. Blackburn Romey is the only law firm with the best fee guarantee. For over 3 decades, I've been helping your injured family and friends. Just ask them. Be smart. Call Blackburn Romey, trusted injury lawyers, for help today. We're available 24/7.
A new year means new adventures. Be ready for anything in a Ford SUV. Excitement awaits with big savings on a new Ford Explorer, Escape, or Bronco Sport. Go over any type of terrain with Ford's exclusive GOAT modes. Conquer every mile. Unleash your potential. Save like never before. Ford SUVs. Now you're ready for anything. Now get a Ford Escape with $4,000 total cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
People may never meet you. They may never shake your hand. But that doesn't mean they weren't impacted by the work you've done. Visit dcmetal.com to learn more of the community we are building.
Graham Feed and Farm Center is the best choice for all of your wild bird food needs. This month, all bird feeders are 15% off, and our 20-pound wild bird food is only $6.29. Come see us for all your premium pet food needs. All Tastes of the Wild and Wholesome products are 10% off. Visit our convenient drive-thru and stock up on all your feed, water softener, salt, and ice melt needs. 50-pound Safe Step Dual Blend Ice Melter is $11.99. And remember, at Graham Feed, you don't load it, we do.
Do you love to take care of elderly friends and family? Why not get paid for it? Home Instead is looking for care pros across our territory. Wherever you live, we have an opportunity near you. Come work with us at Home Instead. To us, it's personal.
Start your morning right with First Savings Bank's fresh perspective on growing your money. Just like that perfect cup of coffee, our new 11-month CD delivers a rich, satisfying 4.25% APY to energize your savings. While others hit snooze on their financial goals, you'll be wide awake watching your money work harder. Ready to wake up and smell the savings? Experience refreshing banking by scanning the QR code to open your account today, or visit fsbbank.net to find a location near you.
Big news, Terre Haute. Now introducing Big O Express Lane. Fast, convenient, and packed with savings. Get a full synthetic oil change in less than 30 minutes for just $34.95. Save time, save money. Visit Big O Express Lane today.
Are you guys ready? This is next level. I'm here to win it. You're here to win it.
Create a next level dish.
Yes. Let's go. We're going to smoke those 2 floors above us.
All new season of Next Level Chef, February 13th on Fox.
The Storm Team 10 Storm Tracker is sponsored by the Hometown Savings Bank.
Now, Your Storm Team 10 forecast on News 10.
Not as cold tonight as it was this time last night across the Wabash Valley, but we still have temperatures in the lower 20s or upper teens, so normally we would consider this cold, but compared to what we have been, I guess it's not as bad. 21 in Terre Haute and Sullivan, 22 in Newton, it's 19 down in Vincennes, and 18 over in Spencer. Now our wind chill values are still colder than that. When that wind picks up, certainly noticeable. We have a wind chill of 8 in Paris, 9 in Terre Haute. It feels like 10 in Mattoon, and the wind chill is currently 8 down in Washington. Futurecast wind chill values showing we're going to the overnight hours. Not going to be as bad of a start as it has been the last few mornings. We're still going to have wind chills in the teens, so you want to bundle up as you head out the door, but at least we're not going to be below zero, so we'll take what we can get. But we are going to see breezy conditions tomorrow as a cold front comes through, and that front's going to bring us a reinforcing shot of some cold air as we get into the day on Friday. 23 for the high, but we are expecting some sunshine at least before the work week is over. Now as we get to Saturday, that don't look too bad. 40 degrees for the high. We'll still see some clouds in the area, and we'll see more clouds on Sunday after another front goes through. That's going to drop us down into the lower 30s. So we're kind of going to go all over the place as we go through the weekend when it comes to our temperatures. A look at the Storm Team 10 storm tracker tonight shows that we do have some snow showers just to our northwest out across central Illinois. And this activity is headed our way. That's going to be out ahead of that cold front that's going to give us that next push of cold air as we finish up the week. But I think it's going to kind of split apart a little bit. Now, Vermilion County up into Fountain County and northern Vermilion County, Indiana may see some of those pockets of heavier snow make it through, but for the rest of us, I think it's going to be a little more patchy and isolated in nature. So for the rest of the night, Futurecast shows that cloud cover moving in, but as we get into the morning, the flurry activity becomes a little more scattered. So I'm not expecting much in the way of accumulation, maybe a dusting of an amount if you get under one of those heavier snow showers. But for many of us, we're just going to see some snowflakes flying around through the first half of the day tomorrow, and maybe a few lingering into the afternoon as well. But as we get into tomorrow evening, as that colder air starts to come through, we're going to see the clouds move out. So with a clear sky tomorrow night, we are expecting temperatures to drop pretty quickly. So by tomorrow morning, or Friday morning, I should say, we'll see our actual air temperatures down in the single digits, and the wind chill will be near zero. But we will have a little sunshine, so that'll be our silver lining. And then you notice the wind coming back up out of the south Friday night. That'll bring in that warmer air for the weekend. So for tonight, 17 for the overnight low, mostly cloudy with that cold breeze out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. 27 for the high tomorrow, mostly cloudy. A breezy day with those wind gusts as high, as high as 20 miles per hour. So that's why we're going to have those wind chills down in the teens. And again, some snow flurries will be a possibility. Then as the sky clears tomorrow night, we'll see temperatures dropping down to 5. So another cold night, but the wind will become a little lighter. So we won't have to deal with as much of a wind chill, but when it's 5 degrees, any little amount of wind will drop us down near zero. Looking at the 7-day forecast, we get to 40 on Saturday, then 33 on Sunday, but then we get into early next week. We'll see those temperatures climbing once again. 38 for the high on Monday, mid-40s on Tuesday, and we get to 47 next Wednesday, maybe pushing 50 farther to the south.
Now, News 10 Sports.
And welcome into sports. North and South rivalry week is nearly in the books as the two schools met one more time this evening to see who would get the last laugh for the winter season. The lights were on center mat this evening on the north side as Terre Haute South and Terre Haute North squared off for the Hammer Trophy. The Braves come out and take a commanding lead early in this one. South junior Sam May hands out the first pinfall victory of the evening for his Braves. Next up, Jesus Lopez put on a clinic on the mat. With the takedown scored here, he would get the tech fall victory to extend the Braves' lead. South senior Coy Bender followed up that tech fall victory with a pinfall victory of his own for the Braves in under a minute as Terre Haute South jumps out to the gates in a commanding lead of the match. But North rallies from there. Senior James Hastings quickly racks up 6 points to create some separation between himself and his opponent to get the win by decision. Then fellow North senior Jevin Hagens picks up the third round pinfall to pull his Patriots within 8 points of the Braves. Griffin Osborne was up next, and the junior sees his opening and pounces. After rolling around for a few seconds on the mat, Osborne records the pinfall and gets North within 2 points of South. Next match, a 3-round thriller at 106 pounds. Freshman Cale Ellis trailing in points and running at a time when he uses his opponent's defense against him and records the pinfall victory to put his Patriots in front, and North never looks back from there, beating South 47-27 to bring home the Hammer Trophy. Switching gears now over to girls basketball. The Sullivan Lady Arrows were on a mission to extend their winning streak to 4 straight. That would be a tall task, though, for the Arrows. They entertained 2A, 9th-ranked North Knox. Late in the first half, Lexi Primus with the rock at the top of the arc when the junior lets the 3-ball fly to extend the Warriors' lead. On the other end of the floor, Catherine Sarver feeding a streaking Allie McKinney for the lane to cut back into that North Knox lead just before the half. Third quarter, Avery Kelly letting the 3 fly from the wing, finding the bottom of the net to try and build some momentum for her Arrows, but North Knox stays on the gas on the other end of the floor, continuing to distance themselves. Brenna Collins cashing in for 3 more here as the Lady Warriors pick up their 13th win of the season, taking this one 71-38. In college hoops, IU was on the hunt for their 6th Big Ten win of the year. They took on Northwestern just under 10 to play. Trey Galloway with the assist to Omar Ballo, capping off a 10-0 Hoosiers run as they take a 3-point lead. But Northwestern rallies from there to go on a 12-0 run of their own, creating that separation with this one and winning the ball game 79-70. That does it for sports.
Town Park Senior Living, we are more than just a place to live. We're a community that cares. As Clay County's only community that offers full continuum of care, we're here for every stage of life. Your comfort, happiness, and well-being are our top priorities. Welcome home to Town Park Senior Living.
NASCO Industries in Washington is an employee-owned company, and we're now hiring.
I really like the wellness program that we have here and the occupational therapist that comes.
NASCO provides excellent benefits in a clean and safe work environment for our employees.
So the best thing about NASCO is it's a family-oriented company, employee-owned.
We'd love to have you join our team.
I love working at NASCO, getting off at 2:30 and enjoy the whole evening. I love it.
Show me the food. Show me the beer. Show me the good time. It's Terre Haute's premier sports bar. If you aren't at Show Me's, we'll show you missing out.
Wait! Don't put your Christmas away. Stop in Cato's Hallmark after Christmas Big Blowout Sale. Save up to 75% off select holiday items while supplies last. Ornaments, gift wrap, home decor, and more. Plus 30 to 50% off select winter clothing.
Brent Shuey, tell us why you chose the slogan, helping you love where you live.
People are spending more time in their home. They're investing in their home. They want to look at options in remodeling or redecorating, and our family wants to be a part of that.
Shuey's Furniture and Appliance, family owned and serving our local community for generations.
Shuey's Furniture and Appliance, helping you love where you live. Shuey's Furniture and Appliance.
Peppley and Henshaw Wrecker Service specializes in heavy-duty towing, but can handle all of your towing needs in Vigo and surrounding counties. I'm Paul May. Give Peppley Henshaw a call today.
Bodine, Jethro, Bodine, Double Knot Spy.
I seen another one of them Double Knot Spy movies.
And he fancies himself another 007.
He's got Double Knot gadgets.
I'm rigging a bulletproof shield for my Double Knot Spy car. Would you mind hollering out the heel so I can put a little radio in it?
And Double Knot disguises.
Didn't know it was me, did you?
And he's got the Double Knot smarts to match.
Ain't nothing in his head but space.
He's shaken and disturbed.
The Beverly Hillbillies, weeknights at 9, only on WTHI Terre Haute.
Tonight's the night for laughing at CBS.
Well, let's play some Hollywood Square!
And who doesn't need a good laugh?
I'll be the judge of that.
After $25,000, what creature has the densest fur of any mammal?
Bobby Moynihan.
What was the original title of the 1996 blockbuster horror film, Scream?
The new Hollywood Squares is all new. CBS tonight, 8/7 Central.
Rod Brell Moore, only on News 10. Coverage you can count on. Storm Team 10's Futurecast is sponsored by Grayless Heating and Cooling.
Welcome back. I'm Stacy Schooler with a look at some other top stories tonight. Well, TikTok is back up and running in the U.S. thanks to President Trump. But the popular social media app's future is uncertain. Jen Sullivan looks at the security concerns many fear the app still raises.
TikTok is back.
TikTok users in the U.S. were able to regain access to the popular social media app Sunday after assurances from President Donald Trump he would delay enforcement of a ban. On Monday, he signed an executive action to delay the ban for 75 days. TikTok shut down service for about 14 hours Saturday night, blocking the roughly 170 million American users from gaining access. Last year, Congress passed a law banning the app over security concerns about how the Chinese company was using Americans' information. TikTok and its China-based owner ByteDance sued the U.S. government, and the case went to the Supreme Court, which upheld the ban last week. In the law, Congress gave TikTok's parent company until January 19th to sell the app to a buyer from America or one of its allies, or face it being blocked. That's why the app decided to go dark. While users have regained access, it may not be permanent. In Trump's executive order, he says he gave himself the right to force the company to sell or close it. If ByteDance refuses to sell TikTok, it could go dark in the U.S. again. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Well, Indiana continues to make steady progress in access to high-quality early learning. Since the first report in 2021, the state has experienced increases in capacity, quality, and choice. However, this year's report also indicates that more than 1/3 of children in Indiana who likely need care do not have access to it. The annual report provides a detailed examination of families' ability to access high-quality, affordable early learning opportunities statewide, helping child care providers better understand their communities.
Ashley's New Year's sale ends soon. It's your last chance to buy more, save more with up to $1,000 off your entire purchase. Or get 0% interest until 2031 with no money out of pocket today. The New Year's sale ends soon at Ashley.
Join WTHI viewers on a holiday vacations tour. Explore Bryce, Zion, and the Grand Canyon June 14th to the 23rd. Immerse yourself in the scenic beauty of 4 iconic national parks. Enjoy sweeping panoramas and otherworldly rock formations in these one-of-a-kind locations. Visit holidayvacations.com keyword WTHI to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Surf and turf. Surf and turf. Low and slow and roasty beef. 2 of those things for $6.99. Arby's, we have the meat.
At Elite Smiles Dental, we believe in standing out from the crowd. It means you know exactly who you are. You've got that magnetic quality about you, like you know right where you belong. You brighten the place up wherever you are. So don't wait to give it a shot. Come experience how we do things differently and make your smile stand out with Elite Smiles Dental.
Now through February, new patients will receive a free Sonicare toothbrush. Must mention this ad when scheduling to qualify.
Let's talk about learning. When you talk, read, and sing to your child, even if they can't talk back, they're learning from you.
Singing helps your child feel loved, whether it's a bedtime lullaby or a silly song in the car.
Learn more at talkingisteaching.org.
Since 1985, AmbuCare has been your trusted local provider, open 7 days a week, providing general medical care, treating minor emergencies, offering occupational services, DOTs, and all physicals. Walk in or visit ambucareclinic.com to learn more.
Parkview Village Christian Care is expanding our independent living.
The independent living construction in Parkview Village is locally constructed, spacious 2-bedroom duplexes with appliances furnished, located in a countryside setting. It's independent living at its best.
There are no words for me to explain how wonderful and amazing Parkview Village is and how blessed I feel to be a part of this great community.
Call us today for details on senior living.
It's the ultimate pro football pick'em game. The Sports 10 Football Frenzy. Make Sundays more fun by competing against thousands of armchair quarterbacks for supreme bragging rights and some fabulous prizes, including a free oil change from Dorset Automotive and a large pizza from Pizza Gallery to the weekly winner and a $300 gift card to the champion. The Sports 10 Football Frenzy, sponsored by Dorset Automotive and Pizza Gallery. Only at WTHI-TV.com or text Frenzy to 812-232-9481.
Ashley's New Year's sale ends soon. It's your last chance for incredible hot buys, $6.99 and under. Or get 0% interest until 2031 with no money out of pocket today. The New Year's sale ends soon at Ashley.
Finally tonight, a pizza location will be expanding in Terre Haute. AZIP Pizza will be opening another shop near the casino on the eastern part of the city. You're looking at the current location on South US Highway 41. Owners hope to open their new restaurant in the fall of this year. They also plan on opening a West Lafayette location this summer.
Can't go wrong with more pizza.
Pizza sounds good.
Yeah.
Just on a cold night like this.
Yes. Unfortunately, a little bit warmer than it was.
Yes.
We'll take any little bit we can get because it's still about 20 degrees outside,
Yeah.
but better than zero. Tonight we'll drop down to 17, so we're not going to drop too much more from where we are now. Then we'll see temperatures try to rise just a little bit tomorrow. 27 for the high on Thursday. Quite a bit of cloud cover tomorrow, and some snow flurries will also be possible. So don't be surprised to see a little snow flying around. Shouldn't be much in the way of anything, maybe a little dusting if you get under a little heavier pocket of snow. Now, cold front's going to come through. That's bringing that chance for snow. So 5 tomorrow night, 23 on Friday, but we will get sunshine to finish up the work week. 40 on Saturday, so that's not too bad, but then another little front comes through. That'll drop us to about 33 on Sunday with more cloud cover. Then, as we get into next week, we'll see those temperatures rebound again. 38 for the high on Monday, 44 on Tuesday, and then 47 on Wednesday. So our average high this time of year is about 38 degrees, so we're going to be below that the next couple days, then near it, then drop. But by next week, looking a little bit better. And I think after being at 0, 47
Yes.
sounds
oh my
lovely.
Goodness, just saying goodbye to those single digits.
And we'll get rid of some more of that snow that's still out there.
You know, I saw somebody in shorts in single digits.
Oof, bold.
That's
Brave.
Indiana. All right, that is it for News 10 Night Watch. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow. In the meantime, have a wonderful night.
Can't wait for your refund? Get it.